Greetings everyone. This video is for Black women. Black women living in Canada. Black women living in other parts of the world. So if you can relate to it, then this is for you as well. But I have to talk about the situation in Canada, okay, as it relates to Black women in the workforce. It's not going to be the first time I talk about this, but there are some topics that you have to keep talking about because the things that you're talking about in these videos continue to happen. Let's reason together. I'm talking about professional Black women, and I'm saying to the people in this country that consistently and continually affect our way of life and our living by attacking us in the workplace, by doing all kinds of things that prevent us from being great. I am saying to these individuals that you might think what you're doing is not observed or not noticed. It is, okay? It seems like you're okay with a Black woman being on welfare and having many children by many different men. It seems like these kind of Black women are the ones you want to promote because for some reason there's a pattern and there's a trend of the ambitious Black woman always getting railroaded, always getting abused on the job, always find themselves being led through doorways and pathways like they're criminals when they have not done anything except thrive for excellence. Black women go out there and work 10 times as hard as any other woman. Pursue goals and dreams and ambition more than some of these other women who are in the workplace who get things handed down to them. We have to work. We have to prove ourselves, and we have to prove ourselves daily. So we have a PhD, just like any other woman. But in our experience as a professional, we have to consistently show you that we deserve the respect that we have earned, or we should be earning, or we've worked for. We are tired of it, and we are calling it for every Black woman who finds herself as a teacher, as a lawyer, as a doctor, as any professional who consistently get the side eye, consistently get that bad treatment, consistently see sometimes women who are earheads, but because of who they're connected to, because of, the powerhouse that they're attached to, the people that they know that are able to bring them in. We are tired of working hard for our degrees, for our certificates, for our qualification that allow us to be seen as an expert or be seen, as someone who is considered educated. We go through the ringer. You give us no break. You ask us to prove ourselves above and beyond. And after we have done that, for example, you want us to take our hard work, our dedication, what we have earned, what we have bent down and bent over and bent backwards to gain. And then you want to turn around and ask us to train other earheads that you bring into this establishment. You use us to build your companies. You use us to build your organization. And as soon as you learn the skills and the craft and our, creative energy, you fire us, walk us through these doors, and you have no integrity. You have no decency. That you allow us to live with our dignity. You refuse to let us live with our dignity. You fire us and use stupid excuses as to why you're getting rid of us because you're moving in different direction and you're going through a different pathway where we can't come. All of a sudden, our expertise is no longer valuable because you force us to teach other people. You force us to train your friends and your family members and your loved ones. And even when they come and they destroy your company or make mistakes that cost you money, you would rather have these earheads take our position. You use us. You use our bodies. You use our minds. And while we can accept that, It's hard for us to accept constantly, consistently finding ourselves on the back or the tail end of your wrath. You dismiss us, you use us, you abuse us, and you expect us to come in with smiles. You expect us to be humble. We see you. We see what you're doing in all your establishments. And those of us that you promote and keep us there, they have to become like traitors to their own community. If they demonstrate a certain thing within themselves that they're willing to kill their own people, then you'll keep them there. But the moment they start act as if they care about their own people, you're getting rid of them. So we're saying we're not deceived, and we're not going to say, well, look at this black lady and this black woman who has this great position, because we understand that a lot of the black women who are in these great positions are your whippers. What do you call those individuals that used to stay on the plantation, beat other black people? That's what they are. We see you. So we have our jobs, and if we've worked hard for it, and when you want to get rid of us, what you do, you take our titles, you take our position, and you rename it, and you change it, and you tell us a lie that you have made that situation, obsolete. When all you've done is dismiss my sister and take her position and rename it and give it to your sister. And then you ask us to have sisterhood. And I'm saying to other women of other race who see this all the time, who sometimes benefit from our suffering. We have families too. We have children too. And if we're ambitious, some of us have homes. Or those who have the opportunity to make that kind of investment have homes, and you don't care about the fact when you walk us through the door for no reason, no excuse. You tell us you're wonderful. You've done a great job. We are going to miss you, but you walk us out without any regard for our children. And then you ask us to look at you and tell you that you're different. You're not different. You are the same or worse. Because now you tell us that things are different, and it's not different. Now you tell us if we work hard and we are aim for excellence, that we can benefit. How many black women who have degrees and certificates and all kinds of accolades behind their name, and they're suffering, they're poor. You use us for 25 years, 30 years. And then when you discard us, we have nothing for our old age, nothing. You've got to stop it. And black women, we have to stand up now and we have to say enough. Too many cries, too many suffering, too many pain, too much scars, too much hurt, too many wounds. And we're not talking about her personal life and other things that are happening that we have to struggle with as black women. I am in tears for every black woman who work hard, who says, I'm not going to be like my mother or her mother. I'm going to grasp and grab these opportunities, and I'm going to work hard. And after you've worked hard for years, you walked out of these establishments in shame. We see you. We see what you're doing. For the black woman who feels pain, who feels hurt after everything she's done to make sure that she's not a statistic and that she can no longer be linked to a group of people that is seen as weak. For every black woman who said, I want more, and I've done what they needed to do to get more. And these cruel, wicked people continue to do this to us. I say to you now, I say to you tonight, get out of your physical body and enter a spiritual realm, where when they continue to do this, every person that find a way to harm you in such a way, to destroy you, to take away what is rightfully yours and give it to somebody else who has not worked hard for it. It's time for us to get back to our deep spiritual self. And when we remove, listen, we're not going to fight them. We're going to step aside and let the wicked go free. Let them go free. But we're going to stand up and we're going to call out to ancestors and we're going to say, stand up with us. and let the wicked pay. Let the wicked, let their condemnation become like food. When they take away what is rightfully yours, when they treat you this way with such disrespect, let them stay in that position and be tormented in it and cannot leave. For every woman who've lost a job and found herself, in spite of all the times and all the things she's done to make herself a better person, to provide for her children, to create a better future for her family. And after you've done all of that, you're looking and you're wondering what happened because of the wickedness of people. We know all things work together for good. We know that when these things are happening, the unfolding of the hand of nature, we know that we should be calm and we shouldn't be angry and we shouldn't be crying, but we're human beings. So go with that energy that tells you to wait patiently and watch the salvation. Stay blessed, everybody.